We're not voice actors.
We've already done that.
I said that line once. Have you all seen Heroes Rising? Alright, I didn't feel comfortable talking about Heroes Rising at the last con I did, but it's been a whole lifetime since then. So my favorite line is, "The droid smash!"
I choose my favorite line from season 4, when Sir Night-Eye is saying, everything is lost. And Ochako says, like kind of rallies, and she says, there's no future except the one you create! I love it.
I'm gonna go lowbrow, and I have several favorite Tenyas, but my current favorite is, a punch to the scrotum is unforgivable! Thank you.
Mine is really, really poignant. My name is not Five Weenies.
She doesn't have any super quotables yet, so it's just gonna be the everything hero, creating.
So I don't remember any of my lines. So I'll just say, that was a really stupid question.
This is a true story. One time I was on a flight, and because I'm taller, I try to reserve the exit row because there's a little more leg room, right? Well, when you sit in the exit row, the flight attendant comes to you and asks for a verbal yes. Will you help in the event of emergency? And most people go, yeah, yes. I'm like, yes, I accept this responsibility. I'm very into it. I usually scare them a little bit. And I one time on a flight over the Atlantic, so I'm a little nervous, I'm there in the exit row, and this couple came to go to the restroom, which was like just across from it. And while they were waiting for the person to get in there, who was in there to get out, they just leaned on the exit door, which you're not supposed to do. Now granted, it doesn't just fly open that easily, but still, there's a sign. It shows a picture of someone leaning and then a big X over it. And I was like, and I had to say something. And I was like, excuse me, you're not supposed to lean on that? And they got offended, and I was like, I gave a verbal yes.
I think the thing for me is how much it really connects with all of you guys. The number of people, especially over the last year, that have said to me that, like, you know, Bakugo is a comfort character to me, and which is amazing. I mean, I would expect people to say he's a discomfort character, but like that in itself is amazing, because it says that you can really connect with any of these characters and any of their messages and any of their journeys in any sort of way. Like if Bakugo is someone's comfort character, then I'm positive that Todoroki is someone's comfort character. And yeah, there they are. But like, that's it. There's something in the show for everyone to find, and the journey that the characters are going through, I feel like, is just so relatable for any of the characters. Yeah. And it's easy to draw upon those things for any sort of moment that's in your own life. Even now, I'm in my 30s, and there's still moments that I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's a good point, you know? And I don't know. It's just a wonderful show. It's wonderfully written, and it just really hits people the right way. And it's amazing.
So the thing that I like about Shigaraki best is that, dramatically speaking and generally speaking, good guys do not have to struggle with being good. But bad guys do struggle with being bad, because we are inherently good, but they're choosing the wrong path. And that to me is an interesting struggle to play dramatically as an actor.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Awesome answer.
Yes, I think that's why I respond to villains in a way that you just described it exactly, is that like internal struggle that, yeah, it's amazing.
Cliff, you didn't answer.
I like that
Guys know
Bakugo is
only-
having quiet moments now. Like, I genuinely do, because
Growing.
it's showing his growth and that he actually gets to have more intimate moments, you know, that he's more vulnerable in different times. Like, I am thrilled about it, and so is my voice.
Thank you. In the alley or street or whatever that was. And then I also like the Silver Surfer moment. I call it the Silver Surfer moment, whatever it was with Todoroki.
Yeah.
When Deku convinces him to use his other side.
Yeah.
I love those moments of growth.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was going to be one of mine. I mean, the sports festival. There are so many. Like, I love the Stain arc. I love Todoroki's origin episode. Spoilers has some new favorite moments for me. Some conversations that Todoroki gets to have with Dad are just like, I don't know. I feel like I've been waiting to say some of this stuff, and so I'm like, yes. I'll be watching the sub and be like, I can't wait to voice that thing. When are they booking me?
Yeah, it's so hard. All those, the show is just loaded with those moments that just hit you in the feels. But the one that comes to mind for me, again, Sir Night-Eye, I love the scene where Sir Night-Eye's flashing back to Sir Night-Eye and All Might and how they parted ways. That is such a powerful moment, and Sabbath and Brandon are so perfect in that. It's such a believable moment because that's how friends break up. And where they both are just, this is an impasse, we both have a point, but I've got to do this and whatever. And it's just so, it's such a mature moment for the show where it's like, yeah, you got two adults like talking, having this really difficult conversation, and they're basically breaking up as friends, which in a lot of ways is harder to do than other types of romantic breakups, because it's like, this is a person that's been part of your life forever, you've been heroes together, you've done this, and this other person is just mad at you because you're being, you know, because you won't save yourself. And the other person feels like they can't save themselves because they have a job to do. And that's such a heart-wrenching moment, and I love it. I love it. It's not, again, it's hard to pick a favorite, but that's the one that comes to mind for me right now.
For my character, and just as enjoy, I really love the second season. I love the whole sports fest, and I love the fight with Bakugo. But I'll just say, when we watched Heroes Rising, like as an experience, that was right before the shutdown, and so many of us were together in this room watching that movie, getting chilled up together, and we were surrounded by fans in cosplay, and that was one of the best professional moments I've ever had in my life. I was so proud to be a part of it.
Yeah. Seeing Heroes Rising in theaters was one of the most incredible moments when we were all figuring out stuff. I mean, I cried through the whole climactic scene. It was just wonderful. To pick a moment though that I wasn't related as a character, I would have to say it's the Stain fight. And at the time I was actually directing those Stain fight episodes. And so I got to work with David and Tatum on those big moments, and even the little moments, like David and I still talk about it. Todoroki just has that one moment where he says like, "Go guys," you know, like where it's the climax of their fight.
Words.
And just like working on those things and fine tuning it, and that was such a good experience. I really enjoyed those episodes, and Colleen even said to me afterwards, she's like, "You did really good directing those episodes." So.
Shut up, I was lying.
He did say it. She won't admit it here. She did say it.
No public compliments.
Ever.
Yes, answer.
Okay,
My favorite part.
I agree with you.
And that's your favorite in real life too, right?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go see if I can do that in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Not an emotional, like he doesn't show emotion much. So if watching him cry, I was like, oh, we did it.
Is Wei Kent paying you $20 to say that too?
No one's worried about what he's actually crying about. They're just excited that he's crying.
It's kind of like when your brother gets in trouble, but you're not in trouble.
Yes.
That's the best feeling in the world. I'm not wrong.
No, we're not. We're laughing because it's so true.
I know.
Oh,
This is why you're the villain.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for the people we didn't get through. I don't know if we
I know.
have time for one more, but come ask us at
we
the,
can try to.
at the
Yeah.
tables.
Yeah.